What's up, dudes? It's New Music Friday, and we are going to talk about some new music. Kicking things off, Salvation by Rebecca Black. You know what? If you heard the track Friday and then you just completely tuned out and you never paid attention to anything Rebecca Black ever did since then, you would be like so many people out there. But she kept going in music. You can go back and look through. It's not like, we didn't just like switch up the timeline. No, she's continued making music pretty much since then and kind of reinvented herself in 2021. And then in 2023, she released the album Let Her Burn, which was like very artsy, very electronic heavy. And then I loved it. I love that record, Doe-Eyed. Great track. It was one of my favorite records of 2023 for sure, especially in that sort of art pop lane. Now, in 2025, we have Salvation, and it's super good. So she's taken the sort of dark electronic material back a step, but it's still, there are still some heavy bass kicks in there. There's still some really nice electronics in there. And, as far as like pop heads go, as far as all the pop heads out there, look, this is a record for you. I already loved the singles Trust and Sugar Water Cyanide. Both I think were super good. But the track near the end of the album, Do You Even Think About Me? Oh my God, so good. So really, this record, super good. And if you have not heard Rebecca Black since back in the 2010s, definitely listen to this album. You're going to be blown away. The Men and Buyer Beware. If you like the Ramones, if you like that sort of New York style, classic rock, classic punk, you are going to like this record. I don't know what's in the water. I don't know what's going on that we're getting all of these like great garage rock, revival punk records in 2025. But you know what? I'll take it. Listen to this album, especially if you like rocking out. Bing, bam, boom. Boldy James and Chuck Strangers with the album Token of Appreciation. We are not even in March, and Boldy James has released 3 records. Now, let the record be clear. From the first one in January to this one at the end of February, we go bad, pretty decent, great. So that's just the order for 2025 Boldy James records. And Token of Appreciation sounds like classic Boldy James. This sounds like real bad Boldy type stuff. The Price of Tea in China, all that. This has very similar notes to those records. And you know what? Those records are really great for a reason. And this is like totally within Boldy's like style and approach. And I think he sounds great. I think the production sounds awesome. So Boldy James, you know what? You've earned it. Take a day off. Go on a vacation. Go see a movie. Do something. Maybe just leave the studio for like 10 minutes.
Hey, editing Matt here, just to say that I'm going to add 2 more albums to this week's New Music Haul, those being Last Leg of the Human Table by Cloakroom for shoegaze or just sort of jangle pop, jangle rock fans, and then Free Big Hit, the new album from Big Hit. Hit Boys production is all over this thing. It sounds crisp, it sounds clean, it sounds most dope, and the rapping's pretty damn good too. There's a few tracks on here, namely the one with like Ty Dolla $ign and maybe one other that I wasn't a super big fan of, but you know what? Great records nonetheless, and worth your time as well. So, okay, bye for real this time.
That's all I'm going to talk about this week, but thanks for sticking around. I'll see you later, and let me know which albums you liked. What have you been listening to? What are you enjoying? And I'll see you later. Bye-bye.